Try not to enjoy this too much.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
No escape!
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Windblade!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Windblade! Disappear! Freeze! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
You're in for a little
Windblade! Dodge this!
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. With that said, it was a bit of a...
Really? That quickly? Come to think of it, Mr. How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too...
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended... Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not...
Let's spark things up.
What's the coolant?
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Go, Baron!
You're in for a little shock.
Coolant!
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed. It seems that energy was being... Huh. Do you know if Storm Terror's like... But Jean and Master Diluc are... After Dvalin woke up, as it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to... But now, as the energy dispersed from the... I must admit, it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to...
No. When there are no other options left, if slaying him is our only choice, I will...
Fortunately...
By that, you...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same, which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a
Hey, nice plan.
I am with you on...
Oh, so we just need to...
Humans aren't without their strengths.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Dodge this!
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait. What is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Dodge this!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Get him!
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Disappear!
You're in for a little...
Freeze! Dodge this!
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentration. It puts a heavy burden on their body.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, and presumably spreading their forces to halt our plan.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only...
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole?
I suppose.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Freeze! Ha! 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 Ah! Don't push your luck. Dodge this! Oh, so.
Hey!
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
can't advance any further.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light path. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the...
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this act. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling,
Which means there are 3 more. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his
he doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do.
Is this an answer from this world?
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
With the wind! Dodge this!
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken. You can't keep up with me.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's cheating. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was... How are you feeling today? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we...
Even Master Diluca can be despite only being an bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt, no one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to... He has the right and freedom to choose.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousand... Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice...
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away. but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Let it rain.
Let's play! Now's our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Dodge this!
Go, go, Baron Bunny! This is Dvalin's ace in the hole! Celestinum Finale Termini!
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Yeah.
Get him.
Wind blade!
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Come a little closer.
Freeze! Wind blade!
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back!
Yep, we're back from tough.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about... I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to.
You're welcome. But have you been...
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do.
in Aftermath? Here?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the... Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detect...
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were...
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be... I know. It's strange. Hilichurls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order...
They've taken over the Hilichurls. Good thing we saved Dvalin.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your... I promise there's no time like the present, right?
You bet! You make...
Awesome, let's go! Wait for me at Good Hunter. What timing? Not only was Jean away, luckily, the night... I guess I mean, it's...
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Ta-da! Barbara's here. Ta-da!
Here we go. Crisis. Adventurers Guild. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. What? This Storm Terror threat is resolved? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Long live the hero. Many trade routes have closed due to the I cannot... I hope they get the trade routes back up.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have Every cloud has a silver lining. Where for that, we have... As long as we have the Knights...
Greetings.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is...
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated...
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here.
So what you thinking about?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and if you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few Hilichurls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the Hilichurls that same day, I saw
inside the city.
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrator through various means. The situation is this. The Abyss Order... They are united.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this until... I think she's still angry with me for my absence.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign. I agree. He said, but let's forget about him. I worked super hard today. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind—
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt.
Huh, really? Oh, hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. All right, now let's eat before it gets—
That was good.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You could always— Oh, I almost forgot to mention— Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral.
Come take a look.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Hamel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to— They must be annoyed that things didn't— This time, they even lost their best Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing.
Sounds like quite the story. We cannot ask you to keep defending. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbatos! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Barb! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a Gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used that bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient.
He left?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Wish me luck.
I'll protect us.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
wind amongst the branches is good. I said the exact same thing. So you notice. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with... As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people Allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a Gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your Gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbinger. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it...
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all... The 7 don't always get along well, but still... I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the... If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his... He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye!
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year. One moment, Windborn Outlander. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Anemo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's... Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to force him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to... Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Kaya shared some new... Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the... They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order. I think so too, apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard...
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order and the Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations. Yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and used Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the liar, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the Seven Nations and threaten the Knights because of the...
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in whatever the answer is. I have a feeling... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's... As I said before, vision wielders are known as Allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. As I said before, vision wielders are known as Allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A Gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an... But as for which of the seven took your sister... Wait, as one of the seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I? We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister...
You don't seem too... Hey, Tone-Deaf Bard! If being one of the four...
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's... Well then, this be... Once, there was a glorious kingdom established. That's what I'll make tonight.
Dodge this!
Ooh. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Oh my.
Great, you're here. Sounds like it was a real. The gliding manual is
Really?
cool story. Some of them I like. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime in.
No, not that store.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. Oops, sorry. I put both.
How in the heck do you confuse a bit?
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an but anyway, don't be nervous. Just glide like you're Okay then. You just need to follow the nailed it! But the next part of the exam is in...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city! Let's not keep her waiting!
Hey, here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on. Same deal as before. Glide through...
No pain. No...
Easy! Once you've passed this fight, just keep thinking.
Windborn Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights. Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral, claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these...
Raptor?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider.
Wow, he flies fast?
So far, we haven't managed to catch him, but he escaped with the... Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact used, but he was too fast, and we could...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job.
As far as I know, he was last seen...
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't... Once we've got this Raptor guy, but no need to worry.
Catch the wind.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some
Use your elemental sight.
Keep it. I've always heard about the wide range of ingredients you can find in Mondstadt, and it looks like it's true. No, I'm a chef. A chef on a mission to find rare and exotic ingredients. My name's Xiangling. I'm from Liyue Harbor. And you?
Hello, my name's Paimon.
Paimon!
Why are you looking at me like that?
What an exotic creature. Is it edible?
No, for the last time, Paimon is not emergency food! You seem like good friends. I have a good friend too, called Goba. Isn't that the name of a Liyue snack?
Both the snack and my friend have a... Anyway, can you do some hunting for... There's lots of game around here that I can't catch anything to save my life.
Sounds like a... Don't be like that. Ooh, you had me a tasty snack. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. I don't care how it's done, so long... Great! Then I'll... Wowie! This is great! Some of it I'll shallow fry, some of it I'll deep fry.
Yay! You have finally come around to my food preferences!
Sorry. I got all excited thinking about new recipes. As promised, a tasty snack.
Are we your food testers now? Oh gosh, this is... Can you tell us how to make it?
Sure! I got it! I'll make another one now.
This seems pretty hard to make.
Come on, we can fry on a slab of stone and cook using some boar fat. Sweet flowers will do for sugar. As for salt, I found a load of rock salt in a cave the other... I just can't help myself when there's a chance to try something new. But I can't exactly bring my whole kitchen with me every time I leave the house, either. Give me a second while I get everything ready. I just can't help...
This is the boar's natural habitat. We hunters know better than to kill the chicken to get at the egg.
Oh! The freshest, best quality meat comes from free-range boars that grow up in the... It would be a major blow to gastronomy. No, to all... I'm sorry.
As our leader, he always stresses the importance of respecting the rule.
I made a mistake, and I should... Thanks, guys.
Okay, don't worry. Draft ought to be in Springvale.
What's the hurry?
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a...
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
How do we know if this was left by raptor or an animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me?
Either way, let's make a mental... It appears that the elemental markings point...
Well?
There's only one way to... Come on.
Ooh, what's that?
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let's...
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore...
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Gunk Baron Bunny!
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but...
Hilichurls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the...
It's a small camp, not too far from the village. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me?
Oh, I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny looking. In what?
He was holding on to something. Must have been... Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the Hilichurls.
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back...
There's no end.
Another test subject. Suffocate!
Windblade!
Hey! No one escapes my sights!
The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
You're in for a little...
Dodge this!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact, Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position. That way, when the effect, he won't get away with this. But we also haven't found the artifact.
We can do this.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only...
But there's a ton of enemies.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and... You still had one stage to go...
Yeah, but what's that?
How about we make this the third and final stage?
Are you sure that's how the exam...
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam... So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
show begin?
Cool it!
Go for
Told you I'd win.
Freeze!
Get him.
Let's dance.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh?
You must be Raptor. You.
I don't need to escape.
Oh, it is pretty.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with it?
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius Outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us.
So how did he get across? Can you see anything with your
Bye-bye.
Oh no!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to...
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champ...
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Ha ha!
Paimon sees your point. If you...
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was The First Birds Couldn't Fly. Flight... Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But the wind says I will...
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. Bet you can't keep up with me! All right, I got him! I only only notice the wind current from in the air, and it's the only— It would be suicide to try and escape in the direct— In other words, the only way Raptor could—
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us. Little did he know, we're not so—
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate— At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super I kinda missed that nervous rush.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you—
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no landing zone— Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding
But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all. I'll head off first, because once you're back in the city, don't forget—
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just— Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no— Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit—
Dodge this! Cool it!
Go, go, Barret Buddy!
protect us.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all. Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah. Let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send.
Halt, you two. No, wait.
Sergeant! What the heck? Have you been doing night shift and.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff officer, our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as sergeant. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please.
Wait! Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more
Lady Yuhong, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command—
Good work, Feng Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. Let me start by giving you a brief background of... For many years, this Layla were still eliminating them.
Yikes! That's really weird. And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup?
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defense still. The longer this garrison stays up, military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and—
A few hours. I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I'd known.
You're back early.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. By examining on-site samples and cross... Sound familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a... Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control. Thanks to it, this eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump.
I see what you're doing. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things...
And the
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to ley line interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to
So to summarize, we have option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the dome. Understood. I'll prepare for both. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defense.
Hey! Isn't this the part where you're supposed—
Sorry, but peace. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term trip. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full— And once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Kuching and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Kuching and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. All right. Here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site, Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most. Now's the perfect time. If we... Of course, that's assuming...
Keep your eyes peeled and your... Remember. With that said, I await...
Yeah! We'll be back with...
Let the...
Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Freeze! Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Windblade!
Freeze!
Disappear!
I'll protect us.
This will be frozen in time.
No escape. Get it. Let the show begin.
Freeze!
With the wind!
Hey!
Cool it!
Let it rain.
That tingle?
Wind blade!
No one escapes my sights!
Don't get frostbite.
Let's dance.
Cool it!
Want a taste of my hammer? Another test subject.
Freeze!
I'll protect us.
Test subject.
Wind blade!
Let's dance.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. With the wind!
Let it rain!
Cool it!
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commission.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Freeze!
Hi. Ready, steady, go!
Cool it!
No escape!
This one will be frozen in time.
Windblade!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this!
Oh, huh, huh.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Hi. Let's dance. Yeah. Oh no! I'll protect us.
I'll race you there! I feel like running. Told you I would.